I feel like I've totally missed out on the golden age of investing. Long story short, been in training for my job the past 10 years or so. Now I'm about to start work and will finally start making some serious dollar. I was hoping there'd be a period of time to buy some ETF stocks at a discount, but everything is so expensive. I feel like the best time to buy was before such a strong retail interest in investing and trading. Literally every dip gets eaten up, and I feel like that's been the case the past few years as retail has shown a stronger interest. Surely this has done something to algorithmic trading and has pushed markets higher. I admit that's purely speciation, though. There are multiple trillion-dollar companies now. Before COVID just 3 years ago, the idea of a trillion-dollar company was pretty absurd. Now Apple is pushing 3 trillion and people somehow feel that's justified and the new normal. Maybe I'm just too grumpy about it. We had multiple bank failures and the market recovered really quickly. I thought maybe there'd be a lasting effect in which I could put some solid money into the market over the next year from this, but nope, just keeps going up. Am I totally wrong to feel this way? Let me tell you the story of past me. It was 2011, 2012. I had my first internship and wanted to invest, but the stocks had increased so much since the 2008 crash. I thought I had missed out. People said to invest in what you used. I used Facebook and had just got an iPhone, but didn't think it was the right time to invest. I put my money in the bank to wait for the crash. I didn't invest until 2020. Don't be like me. The best time to plant a tree is 20 years ago. The second best time is now. The price dips I saw in '08 were nothing like 2008 was more severe. And I missed that one due to being a new higher also. If history repeats itself, you're bound to see more crashes as time goes on. Every decade someone just starting will say they missed last decade. As a doctor you'll make a ton of money, just keep plugging away. I'm making an assumption that you're becoming a doctor since I can't think of another profession that trains for 10 years. What if right now is the golden age of investing? Thoughtful face. Yes, you are wrong. But I understand why you feel that way. I felt the same way when I started investing in 2015-ish. It will never feel like a good time to buy, things will always feel expensive. The few times things actually seem cheap, there will be a new scary on the horizon, so you will still think they are expensive. Things only ever look cheap retrospectively. Everyone has always been late. Just don't be later than today. You'll never time the market. Get off the sidelines and get in now. Sure, best time to start investing was in 1929. AI boom is just starting. This is the very time to invest. I assume your time horizon is 20 to 30 years, right? Do you think the market will be higher in 20 years? If so, today's market should seem discounted. Hey! Newsflash: people who invested at the beginning of the golden age of investing didn't know the future. They got lucky, they invested at the right time, they got good returns. Bully for them. And just like them, you could be sitting at the beginning of explosive stock market growth and not know it. You will always be best served by investing as much as you can today into an index fund and not touching it for several decades. By the way, they have a label for people who invest while knowing the future of their portfolio. They're called insider traders, and it's a federal crime. You are missing the fact that the entire S&P 500 index is still down 10% from all-time highs. Quit sitting on your wallet market timing and buy index funds and get rich slow like everyone else. Otherwise buy quality companies at fair valuations. Sometimes you have to pay to get quality, stocks are no different. The feeling you describe is universal in investing. Everyone has a shoulda coulda woulda. The most important thing you can do is control your actions moving forward. Be consistent. If you aren't top-tier savvy on individual stock trading, auto-invest in an index fund like VU, VETI or both, then forget it. Somebody will probably make a post like this 10 years from now. I'm 33 years old and I just started investing 3 months ago. Stop overthinking. Just invest now. Am I totally wrong to feel this way? Yes, especially at the start of the next bull market. It's a great way to make $0 for the next decade. Wait until you check out house prices lol. But hey, you get to enjoy newer technology. Remind me 30 years lol. I started investing 9 years ago. 9 years ago most people were still really afraid of markets in general. 2008 would have been only 6 years before. You don't invest because you have money, you invest because you want more. I invested even when I made minimum wage. No. You did miss out. But, there will be another one in the next 10-15 years. Lol. No you haven't. Says the guy who went balls deep in BBBY. Yes, this is a stupid fucking take. What you're feeling now is FOMO, and it is super dangerous for investing safely. Don't worry. The cycles repeat, over and over again. You need to get control over your mind and tune out all the bullshit. If 40 crash happened today, you and most other Redditors would still not buy either because too scared or waiting for it to go down even more. You need to understand one thing: whenever there is a big crash, just buy good quantity. Yes, sure, it's possible one of these may go on for longer time, but it's 100% assured it will eventually go to new highs. So start now, and whenever there is big correction 20 or more, increase your buying quantity. Look on the bright side, you could have been invested in Enron, Lehman, Nikola, etc. There are constantly new opportunities coming up in the market, depending on how hard you want to look. Warren Buffett: the best time to invest is several years ago. The second best time is now. The sooner you get in, the better. Don't wait to buy stocks. Buy stocks and wait. Everything is so expensive based on what? Your own perception? Then you're definitely going to hate the housing market. Stop trying to time the market and get in. The market will keep moving up and down with or without you. It's always the golden age of investing. It just depends what age you are and what you are investing in and how much risk you are willing to take. There is probably an opportunity out there that you could invest in today that would make you a millionaire in a decade or two, but you won't invest in it because you don't know about it, just like you wouldn't have invested in any of the big ones that we have now, a decade ago. Yes, you're wrong. You could have more than doubled your money by buying Meta over the last 6 months. There will always be opportunities. People thought the same thing in the 90s and here we are at new highs. Boys, we're in a FOMO bull market. It's even better than I taught Lamau. Yes, you are being grumpy. Start investing now. Hindsight is 2020. If you think US large cap is so overvalued, why not buy more small cap or international? I'm sure that if international outperforms US over the next 5 years, there will be a post saying I wish I got in international during the golden years. Personally, I don't know shit, so I keep my current allocation as normal, and contribute every month as normal. There has never been a 10-year period where the S&P 500 has lost money. If you invested your money in October of 2007 and lost 56% of your investment in the Depression, you would have made everything back by March 2013. Just put your money in and forget about it. Regardless of what happens in the short term, you will make money on the long haul. You are totally screwed. I would just give up. The best time to start investing is always today. I wouldn't advise timing the market, but there's a good chance of a recession in the next year or so. Yeah, stock market is done. It's over. You're a doctor, aren't you? Think of it this way, the first quadrillion-dollar company is on its way. I'm up 20 in the last 2 weeks. But sure, there's no way to make money anymore. You maybe missed the last investing cycle, but with AI being the new flavor of the week, I wouldn't be surprised to see a huge rush to that sector investing-wise.